This is Jim Yukevich, Managing Partner and Senior Trial Lawyer here at Yukevich Kavanaugh. Today is January 10th, 2022, so Happy New Year to all of you. I'm coming to you once again from our moot courtroom in our Los Angeles office. This is the latest in our series of videos about the status of civil jury trials in the Southern California courts. Since January 1st, there have been some very important developments about jury trials in this area that I know you're going to want to know about. I know all of you are familiar with the recent and pronounced spike in the COVID infections due to the Omicron variant that is discovered only a couple of months ago. Right now, this variant is spreading wildly through Southern California. On Sunday, January 9th alone, in LA County, there were more than 120,000 new cases and 56 deaths from COVID. Over the last 2 weeks, the number of COVID cases in LA County is up more than 1,000%, and the number of deaths is up 133%. Obviously, hospitalizations have significantly increased, and only 69.1% of the county is really fully vaccinated. Here's the important news. Just in the last week, several Southern California courts have issued orders suspending jury trials once again. These orders all refer to the spike in COVID cases due to the Omicron variant, which has led many court employees, hundreds in some cases, calling in sick and fewer jurors actually showing up for jury duty. The orders putting trials on hold once again appear to be spreading faster than the virus itself. On January 4th, the LA Superior Court ordered a 2-week pause of all criminal trials. The court also said, as for civil cases, the court has urged judicial officers to continue to exercise their sound discretion after discussion with the parties as to when and how to proceed with jury trials, or to continue them while the county experiences a really high level of virus transmission like we have now. Although the county has not presently mandated social distancing, civil judges are urged to space people around their courtrooms. We've seen that. They're using the jury box and the audience in order to keep people separated. Long story short, LA County is officially pausing criminal trials and urging civil judges to continue trials in consultation with counsel. Civil trials, that is. But who knows for how long? I heard from a civil defense attorney who said he appeared in court today and had his jury trial continued to at least March of 2022 due to COVID. What about recently filed cases in LA County that have no trial date? Last week, our firm appeared in Santa Monica to ask the clerk about available trial dates, and we understand that the court is not setting them until any earlier than July 2023, or a year and a half from now. Last week, we went to the Stanley Moss Courthouse, which is the biggest civil courthouse in LA County, and saw only one civil unlimited jury trial going on, and it appeared to be a lemon law case. On Monday, January 3rd, we went over to the other major downtown civil courthouse at Spring Street. It looked like there were absolutely no trials taking place there, and I can almost guarantee you that if I went there today, there will be no trials starting, at least for some period of time. On January 4th, the Riverside County Superior Court issued a new order suspending trials of civil cases at least until January 28th. Jury trials that are in progress are going to be assessed by each presiding judge on a case-by-case basis. I understand there are none. One of our partners went out in person to Riverside last week. No civil trials were taking place, and we were told civil jury trials would not be resuming until late January or perhaps February. On January 5th, the San Bernardino County Superior Court issued an order continuing all civil jury trials until further notice. Are you noticing a pattern here? The judge said it will not be starting any civil trials before February 22nd. Parties are being asked to meet and confer to pick new trial dates. If and when trial dates do recommence, the only civil jury trials going to be scheduled are what we call 5-year cases, which means they've passed 5 years since filing. California courts require that all cases be brought to trial within 5 years unless the parties stipulate or the court orders otherwise. In courts in both Riverside and San Bernardino County, they say that given the spike in COVID cases, they're seeing fewer and fewer juries reporting for jury duty. We saw that a year ago at exactly this time. The courts are saying when trials do recommence, preference will be given to criminal trials based on availability of jurors, and that's because of speedy trial rules. In addition, I heard from a different civil defense lawyer who was in court in San Bernardino last week. Judge told her that 150 court employees were out sick and all trials would be reset no earlier than May of this year. 150 court employees out sick. As of today, the Orange County Superior Court has not officially suspended jury trials, but my suspicion is they may soon do that. Orange County has been staunch in trying to keep civil trials going in the 5 courtrooms they have open to them, which are big enough to allow for social distancing. On January 4th, the presiding judge issued a statement urging attorneys and the public to use all opportunities available to appear remotely. The judge said evidentiary hearings and trials will be set for in-person appearance unless the court otherwise orders. At any rate, we'll see what Orange County is going to do. They've been using live streaming of multiple courtrooms when hearing or trials are happening. We're seeing that also in Los Angeles County. We've been looking at Orange County live stream over the last few days, and we don't see any signs of trials going on. Here's what's happening in the local federal courts. On January 3rd, the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California announced all criminal and civil jury trials are suspended for 3 weeks until January 24th. The Central District Court executive told the Daily Journal this week, this temporary suspension may be extended, and it probably will be. As of right now, federal courts in the Southern District of California have not issued an order with respect to civil jury trials. The last order came on June 11th. But we do expect that the court is discussing moving certain criminal proceedings to videotape or telephone, and we believe that there are going to be a slowdown in any civil jury trials for some period of time. Given the problems that the county courts are having in San Diego area, it would not surprise me if we see an order very soon from the federal court as to civil jury trials. We also took a look at trials in the Bay Area. The United States District Court for the Northern District of California has suspended all jury trials, civil and criminal, until after January 26th. But as of now, none of the other major counties in the Bay Area have issued orders suspending jury trials. On January 1st, 2022, the Alameda County Superior Court issued an updated emergency rule that confirmed all jury trials would be done remotely, but it did not suspend them. But the situation is changing rapidly. I was at a mandatory settlement conference in Alameda County this morning, and the settlement judge said there would be no jury trials at all until at least February 5th. On January 5th, the San Diego County Superior Court issued an order effectively stating only jury trials that would be taking place would be in custody criminal jury trials. The presiding judge stated that the court right now has 2,250 criminal cases backed up, with trials between now and June 21st, and approximately 1,000 felony and 3,350 misdemeanor cases with pending trial dates through May. Pre-pandemic, the judge said San Diego courts could process about 70 to 90 criminal and civil jury trials per month. So if you do the math, it gives you some idea for how long it's going to take to get that backlog taken care of in San Diego County. So, what does this all mean? As of the moment, we appear to be moving backward, not forward. Once again, the Omicron variant, while less severe than the others if you're vaccinated, appears to be spreading quickly throughout Southern California. And in my view, if you have a civil jury trial in Southern California slated to start between now and the end of March, I think it's likely your trial will not go. This is especially true if your case is not one of the 5-year cases, and there aren't that many of those. In spite of all this, I predict that the California court system will be fully reopened by June of this year. I know many of you have postponed necessary work on cases due to COVID or have defense counsel that might not be up for a major trial, and we can help. We can and frequently do associate or substitute into cases where new counsel are needed. Call or email me if we can be of help. In the meantime, we'll keep you current on what's going on within the court system, and we wish you all the best. Stay healthy. See you again soon.